may I please speak with you in place of Timothy then? Are you expecting him to work on his day off? This is ridiculous! Today is the last day for you to deliver us the $500,000 worth of order that we placed with you. What?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I'm 35 and I work for a company that manufactures AC units. I'm throwing a farewell party for Mia, who works for our business partner since she's going to be transferred to HQ.
Oh, I'm so worried.
Mia, you'll do great. You should be more confident.
I know I'll be fine. I'm worried about you, Tom.
Oh, Mia.
Just let me stay like this for a little bit longer.
Why are you acting like this? Now I had to say farewell to Mia, and Timothy, a newer team member, took over her position as a salesperson. Here. Is he really taking over for Mia? This is not good. I only have a bad feeling about this newbie. And then... What? We haven't received the 100 units of AC yet? I was right about my bad feelings, and we were in a deficit. I tried to reach out to Timothy to have him deliver the units. Are you expecting him to work on his day off? This is ridiculous! May I ask who I'm speaking with? My name is Kendrick, and I'm Timothy's supervisor. Timothy is taking a half day off today. Okay then, Mr. Kendrick. May I please speak with you in place of Timothy then? That's not possible. What? Timothy is the only person who's been affiliated with this case. You gotta be kidding me! Are these guys letting their newbie take charge of such a large business opportunity? Does that mean that Timothy will be the only person who knows anything about this contract? That's what I've been saying! I really need you guys to help me out immediately. I can't really do anything about it. Today is the last day for you to deliver us the $500,000 worth of order that we placed with you. What? Oh, I'm so over it. I'm so annoyed I have to be at work. Anyways, we'll have Timothy assist you as soon as he comes to work today. Hey, Timothy, can I talk to you for a moment? Hey, is there a place I can nap in this office? I took a half day off today, so I want to nap until noon.
This is not a child care center. We don't have a place for you to take a nap.
What? Why are you talking to me like that? I don't want to make my way all the way home to take a nap, and that's why I want to take a nap here.
He's being ridiculous.
Is Timothy there? I know he's there. I'm here. What's your problem? Stop yelling at me. 100 units of AC. Today is the due date. Oh, you can't say that out of nowhere. You need to stop complaining as if you're talking to yourself. Do you even realize that you're about to cause a $500,000 damage? You make it sound as if this was my mistake, but I never make mistakes. So, are you saying there aren't any problems? You're gonna deliver, right? I'm talking about the 100 units of industrial AC. By today, right? It's easy. Oh, this is great, but then you'll have to go get it at the factory at this point, right? Are you okay with that? Oh, really? That's so annoying. You need to make sure you don't cut it so close moving forward, okay? Please! If I'm gonna go have to pick it up for myself for orders on the day of, you should have told me to begin with! You're right!
Oh boy, what a mamoni. He needs to reprimand him whenever he needs to, and that's why Timothy's been becoming so shameless.
You owe me one. I'll go take care of the order right now. This is great, Timothy. Excellent job.
There's nothing great about this. He's such a weak member of this team.
Duh, everyone's just useless and cowards. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't even want to be breathing right now. What? We have inventory? I've been keeping an eye on it.
Thank you for calling Trubus Techno. This is Helen speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, I need 100 units of AC. I'll be right there to pick it up, so get 'em ready.
Huh?
What?
We don't have any in inventory right now.
What?
Last night, Toby from one of the branches ordered 100 units, so we are currently out of inventory.
Hey, what are you talking about? I just checked earlier and you should have 100 units. You can't just lie to me just because you're too lazy to get them ready.
That inventory was last updated last evening, and I'm sure it hasn't been updated after they were all shipped out.
What are you talking about? That's not possible. Oh my God, 0 inventory? What are you gonna do about this?
I mean, there's not much I can do.
I saw that you still had 100 units as of end of last night. It's only natural for me to assume that you'd still have all of them today.
But you should have seen that you were only looking at the data that was updated yesterday evening.
It's such small print. How was I supposed to even see this?
That's your inventory tracker system. It's not something that we can control. But then 100 units of AC is a very large order. You can't expect us to get them ready so last minute.
You should be keeping a lot more inventory. Why is it that you only keep around 100 units to begin with?
We have a limited number of clients. TB334TR is only ordered by old factories or older shopping malls and some other older buildings.
That's your problem and not mine.
Timothy?
Shut up. I'm in trouble right now. Hey, you better do something about this. I'll be there soon, and you better have 100 units ready for me to pick up. Shut up! I told you that I'm in trouble right now! I see. I wonder what could be bigger trouble that you're already in with our company. Oh God, Mr. Tom! I'm here to pick up the 100 units of AC that we ordered since today is the final day that we need them to be delivered. I was just about to go get them. Timothy, I got the truck ready. Are you planning to put the ACs in that truck? Why the heck are you here? I decided to be here because I got worried. I'll make sure I deliver the AC to wherever you ask for, so no need to worry. I can't possibly trust the words that are coming out of a man who'd be taking care of a $500,000 business deal so last minute. Who cares as long as we make it on time? You're already late for the time that we specified the delivery. Who cares as long as I deliver them today? Even if you get it to us today, you are supposed to have them delivered by no later than 1 p.m. today. You're already late at this point. And do you realize that you're causing damage to our company? Are you expecting me to apologize when we're in such a rush? You have no sense of urgency, do you? What the heck? Just apologize. We'll question who's to be responsible for this case. As Timothy said, we need the units as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and pick up the ACs. Timothy, they have enough inventory, right? Of course they do. Do you have a confirmation number? Of course. Okay, let's go then. We need to get going. This is really bad. This is bad. Even if we all get there, the factory won't even have a single AC unit. Our company has multiple branches across the nation. Maybe I could try and see if I can fix 100 ACs from all over the nation.
They're only going to find out sooner or later. It's only going to benefit you by admitting it to make you less sinful than you already are.
Hey, stop talking to me. Go away. They're a factory, so I'm sure they have inventory across the nation. In fact, there's no way they wouldn't be ready for an emergency like this and not have any inventory anywhere. This isn't my fault. This isn't my fault. What? You have no inventory for the AC units?
Yes, Timothy called us earlier, and I told him that we had none.
What about this confirmation number then? Maybe Timothy just made that number up on the spot. Yeah, you're being rude. How are you going to explain this situation then? Hello? Hello, Timothy? Were you able to get the inventory? About that. We tried to use the confirmation number you gave us, but the factory people are saying that there's no such number that exists in their system. What? That's not possible. I made sure that the number was correct. I'm sure the factory made some mistake and they're lying to you. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I'm absolutely sure. They didn't even expect a situation like this. They should always keep at least 100 units of inventory at all times. May I, please? You're being completely ridiculous, Timothy. What's your problem? You don't have a say in how our company runs business. No, this is not how your company runs business. This is just your problem, right? But you only keep talking about your problems, too. Huh? Are you saying that the ones who are placing orders should never tell you about the problems that we're encountering? I never said that. I'm telling you that you're being annoying by being so pushy with the deadline. You always have a deadline to handle the orders you accept, right? Or are you saying that you usually handle orders that are due the day after, the day after, the day after tomorrow? Actually, maybe sometime. No, I haven't! Stop cornering me by giving such a stupid example. Okay then, I'll follow up. Follow up? What? Are you... Can I talk to someone from the factory? What are you trying to do? It's none of your business, and I don't have to tell you that. You need 100 units by today, right? I need you to get moving then. You need to learn how to talk. You should have placed the deadline to be a lot sooner, just to be ready for an emergency like this. I did that already. What? I told you that this was the final deadline, right? I've been following up with you leading up to this point. You may have done that, but I never got your communication. Maybe you should have tried harder. You never called back, no matter how many times I tried to reach out to you. You never responded to my emails. What else was I supposed to do? You should have visited our office if you were being serious. Oh, this is enough. I can't even handle hearing your voice at this point. I'm gonna make this a problem even if we get our units today. And if we don't, this is going to be an even bigger problem. Hey, I'm a newbie here. You're in charge of our business, and that's not our problem. You were supposed to deliver the units we ordered by no later than 1 p.m. today. So you're telling me that you don't care about what's going on our end no matter what happens, and that you'd never make any exceptions, right? I'll make an exception, especially since being in this industry, accidents always happen. Why are you being so strict on me then? You never pick up my calls, you never call back, you never respond to any of my emails. And ultimately, you missed the deadline. You don't think you'll get away by just apologizing, do you? Just let me talk to someone from the factory. If you're going to make demands to tell them to get the units ready, I'll just answer you on their behalf. That's not going to be possible. Why are you answering them on their behalf? You don't even work there. Just look at your computer screen. What, my computer? Just look at it! What are you talking about? Refresh your page and check the inventory status. Next batch expected in 50 days? Sounds about right. Anyways, you and your company ultimately failed to fulfill a $500,000 order and caused our company huge damage. But they had that inventory until last night! You need to hear me out! That's not my problem. Also, you need to learn how to talk. Are we friends? You keep talking like that, but are we friends? All right, Mr. Kendrick. Yes? How are you guys gonna take responsibility for this matter? We will immediately come up with a recovery plan, so please don't let our CEO find out about this. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that happens no matter what. I'll never place any orders with you moving forward. I'm gonna email him as soon as I'm done here. But I have a family, and my retirement is coming up.
What's the matter, Tom? Do you have a stomachache?
No, it's not that. I feel just a little better after yelling at them, but the problem isn't solved at all. We're the ones who will end up being responsible for not being able to replace the 100 units of AC at the shopping mall that's been doing business with us for so many years. I'll probably be demoted to be responsible for what happened this time around. Actually, I could potentially lose my job. I guess it's better to try than not try.
Hello, this is Mia speaking.
Mia, you need to help me out.
Is that you, Tom? What happened?
I've been having so much trouble at work after you left, Mia.
What?
I don't even know what to do without you, Mia.
What? Will you tell me what's going on? Is everything okay?
I decided to tell Mia about everything that happened that day.
Understood. Let me handle this.
What? Is there anything you can do about this?
Since you're in so much trouble, I'll try to see if I can arrange something from another company in the industry.
But then they wouldn't be TB334, right? Are they going to be a fit?
They'll be manufactured by the competitors, but they have a unit called BT264GS, which is something that can be considered an alternative for TB334TR. I'll see if I can negotiate to have 100 units shipped to our company.
But are you sure you can do that? Isn't that going to put you in trouble?
That's not to your company's concern, Tom. My company made a mistake, and we can only make it right to make sure that your company doesn't end up in trouble.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. If anything happens to you because of this, I'm gonna make sure I'm responsible.
What?
Thank you so much.
Oh, Tom, is that how much you cared about me?
I'm counting on you, Mia.
Oh my God, I never thought he felt that way about me. He threw a farewell for me with just the two of us, but he didn't even hit on me. Anyways, I need to make sure I help him out. I'll think about the rest later.
A miracle happened. Actually, Mia made a miracle happen. Tom, you barely made it. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's okay, since you made it on time today. All right, we're gonna switch out 100 units of AC right now. Let's do this. Yes, sir.
Hey, Tom, are you okay?
I thought I was going to die. I'm gonna make sure I punish those guys for causing so much trouble to me, Helen the factory worker, and Mia. Thanks for waiting. Let's do this. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters. What? The 100 units of AC units being canceled? Yes. Tom, don't you think that's a little ridiculous? There's nothing ridiculous. You were 3 days late from the final deadline. You never fulfilled the contract, and therefore we're canceling the order. You should read the contract a little more carefully. But you can't possibly reject the shipment. What are we supposed to do with all these ACs? Watch your mouth. We worked so hard to gather all these units from all over the nation, but out of all companies, you ended up placing an order with our competitor. We had no choice because we were in such an emergency situation. If we hadn't done so, we would have caused a huge damage to our partner's business. I've already explained this to your CEO, and he seemed to understand. Do you really think I won't get in trouble after you do this to us? We need you to buy all these 100 units. We never get any orders for these units other than your company because it's so outdated. In that case, you'll just keep them in your inventory. You say it as if you don't care. That's because I don't care. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't have all the time in the world to sit here and keep hearing you complain. Well, what about tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow. In that case, can we just talk about this without really being concerned about time? No way! Are you telling me to work on my day off? You're being ridiculous! I could file another complaint to your company regarding this, but is that what you really want? Oh, please! Please buy those ACs! Please leave. Besides, isn't there something you should be doing before you even ask me to do you a favor? It's too early for me to lose my job. I only have a year until I finally retire. If I get fired, my wife will leave me. I worked so hard. Besides, I wasn't good enough to be Mia's successor to begin with. You may have not been good enough, but you could have at least tried. I could have, and I have. I've been, and I will. You're only apologizing because you're in trouble, right? That's not true. I'm really sorry for what I've done. And that's how you're behaving? Look at you. I'm sorry to say this, but you don't look remorseful at all. I don't care. What? Stop arguing out of reflex. I know you're going to order again. I'll make sure I keep as many inventory to make sure that this doesn't happen again. What? Are you still talking about that? Is it money? You better apologize. You should be apologizing first and foremost. Besides, you caused all this trouble. I don't need you telling me about all the trouble you're in. Oh, no! I was able to save myself from getting into trouble for the $500,000 inventory incident. Timothy and Kendrick were the ones who ultimately faced the well-deserved consequences. Their company ended up going out of business for carrying a $500,000 inventory that they couldn't sell anywhere else, and they were forced to quit their jobs. Kendrick lost his job immediately before his retirement, so he tried to talk to a lawyer to see if there was anything that could be done. Why won't I get the retirement money? If the company doesn't have its primary funding to begin with, you won't be able to receive the retirement. The company doesn't owe you, and they don't have any fundings at this point. You won't be getting any retirement. Oh no! This was the end of his story. His wife left him, and I'm sure he'll be facing challenges to find a new job given that he's already 65. Mommy! Everything is Timothy's fault! After Timothy naturally lost his job, he got disowned by his parents because of his lack of motivation or skills. I heard that he works at a harsher environment than his previous job. Why is this happening to me? Everything is Kendrick's fault. He never learned his lesson, that's all. Oh, by the way, our company tried our best to take in as many of the other employees who lost their job because of the bankruptcy of Timothy and Kendrick's company. And somehow, Mia and I started a relationship.
I was so happy to hear that you were willing to be responsible for anything that could happen to me. Tom, you're such a courageous man.
I think she misunderstood me severely, but Mia is a beautiful woman and she's very intelligent, so she might be the perfect woman for me. Okay, should we get married then?
Sure.
Trouble Busters!